A big key to a successful garden is knowing your landscape, and the following shade garden is a perfect example. Come along with me as home gardener Robert shares his enchanting shade garden and his love for gardening. So we're here with Robert in his shade garden, and I gotta say, Robert, I'm really jealous because my garden, full sun all the time, and you know how we go through drought
Oh,
here.
yes.
It can be really tough. So when I saw your shade, I was enchanted.
Well, it's kind of hard when you're planting because a lot of plants do like full sun,
They
like
do.
the hydrangeas. So I have where it hits it, but we're mostly trees.
And it's wonderful because with the drought, that really helps you, I bet, a lot as
It
far
sure
as
does.
watering because it stays a little bit cooler, the soil.
Yeah, and damp.
Yeah.
You know, it makes it a lot easier. And we have a well, our own well, but there's 7 houses on it. So we all try to be pretty careful with
Yeah, you got to conserve that water.
wasting water.
Yeah. How long have you and Kirby been here in this
Here,
residence in the garden?
38 years.
Oh, that a long time.
Yeah.
And was there a garden established already when you moved in?
No, nothing. In fact, none of this was here.
So did you do it all at once or little rooms at a time?
Little at a time because of the money.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, the same as me. Budget gardener.
I know.
Still am. That's how I met Robert is Maribel Iron Pony Nursery
Yeah.
introduced us because he had some aloe cuttings to give away, and I'm working on the Hillside project, and it was perfect timing.
And you can get all you want. There's more.
Gardeners are so giving, aren't they?
Well, yeah, if they really like it, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, if you go someplace like there's a person down here that has a plum tree, it's those little round tart ones. They're real tart until they get sweet. Well, I love them. And when I used to walk down there, I just helped myself. So they're new people, and I asked them, and sure, no problem.
There's no problem.
Help yourself.
Yeah, so I came over here, got some cuttings from Robert. He was very gracious and went out there and cut them himself. So you've been here quite a while then, and how long have you been interested in plants and gardening?
Actually, even when I was in high school.
Really?
Yeah, because I went in the service for 4 years. But
Thank you.
you're welcome. But then when I came out, and I was married before and have a son and 2 grandkids. I just loved working in the yard then too, you know. And then got divorced, and now I'm here with Kirby, and we've been together 48 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And does Kirby share your love for plants?
Kind of. He's more animals. You know, we have chickens, and he's down there now with the chickens. He likes animals.
Good.
Yeah, so animals and garden, they go together.
So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
And
he
you can
feeds the
actually
birds.
use the chicken
Yeah.
manure in the garden.
Well, and the eggs are wonderful. And
Oh,
right
I
now,
bet.
each time they lay an egg,
Come
it's
over and
like
get eggs. You know the prices of eggs.
it's like now the golden egg is a true story.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
it is. It is. They're worth money.
Totally.
Yeah,
What is your favorite part of the garden here?
probably right here.
Yeah? You like
Yeah.
it right under here?
Yeah, well, it's kind of like extended the house, so we can go outside and have fresh air, but still be nice. And as you can see, the sun hits everywhere, you know, and so it is nice.
Yeah.
And we don't get much wind up here. When we do, it's windy everywhere.
The wonderful part about the shade garden too is that you have so many beautiful oaks around you. And to establish a garden, you really got to look at your landscape.
Oh,
and
yes.
One of the things here, you're blessed with all the oak trees in the shade. And so you and Kirby could design around that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when we got here, all that was here was to the bricks. None of this was here, and it just went down. And we thought, oh, how silly. It's the front of the house.
Yeah.
And we added all this around, and it's just been wonderful. It's a Cecil Bruner. We've got 3 of them in wine barrels. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do because they're getting overgrown, so I'm going to have to take them out of these wine barrels and get them in another one. I have a pomegranate and 3 apricot trees, a lemon tree. There's another lemon tree down there. Last addition that we did was this piece. My cousin one day was standing over here, and he just said, why don't you go back down lower. So he built it for us.
I really love that you probably get shade at different times of the day in the garden too.
Yes.
So it's constantly changing.
Oh, yeah, all day long.
That's
In the morning, we're actually thinking of just trimming some of the oaks up behind the house because it does block some of the very first sun that comes up because we have a hillside behind
I don't
us.
know if you're a morning person, but that's
Oh,
one
I
of
am
my
morning.
favorite times in the garden.
Yeah, I'm a morning. These are blueberries. They're just getting the fruit on them now. And let's,
They're loaded.
yes. Actually, probably the best year this year is, I don't know if it's the weather or what, but it's doing better than it usually does.
Gorgeous. And do you make anything with the blueberries?
I eat them.
Like me, is that it
they
doesn't
don't-
make it in the house.
They don't last long enough. Kirby just bought some tomatoes, and I get the little cherry ones
Uh-huh.
because when I walk by, you just eat them. They never make it to the
That's
house.
the only kind I grow
Yeah,
because that's the kind I like. I like the bite size.
yeah. You
I'm a
know,
little
you can,
snacker.
yeah. You know, over here is there's another staghorn,
Oh my goodness, yes.
and we're going to get some people to help because it's so heavy, and we want to move it up here so you can see it. We get for down here. There's another little area down there that's got a lemon tree that's full of blooms. A bird bath, which is empty right now. Our neighbors have chickens that come over and I feed them. And then we have our own chickens because they're loose and ours are loose. So they eat outside, which is nice.
You said in high school you got interested in plants and gardening. What kind of things did you in particular? Was there types of plants?
But I did a lot of bulbs for my mom because I live with my mom and dad. I did daffodils and stuff like that, and they loved it when they came up, you know.
Oh yeah.
So
I do too.
I just my dad was in produce, and so he's into growing lettuce and stuff, you know, all the time. He's gone now, but so I kind of picked that up from him, I guess. Because my mom didn't do outside too well.
Yeah.
She was more inside cooking and stuff. But my dad liked the yard. We have no lawn, which I'm happy, so we don't have to worry about that. But everywhere we've lived, there's been a lawn.
Yeah.
So that's our job.
Yeah.
You know, I had 3 brothers, and they're all gone. But I had 3 brothers, and we just worked in the yard.
Yeah.
And the St. Francis Day that you're taking a picture of, I made that in high school.
You did not.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Long time ago. Long.
I don't have any lawn either. It's all plants or landscaping and that kind of thing that I've done on my own as well, like you.
Yeah.
Little at a time, and just worked it out. And
Yeah.
it's gradually grown. In fact, it's probably too much for me. That's why I'm putting things down on the hillside project that aren't going to need
Exactly.
a lot of care.
Come here, honey. Come on.
And this is their new baby.
Hi. I
She'll
know.
come in picture here.
Come here. Come on. Come here.
You have a lot of interesting plants here.
Thank you.
The staghorn ferns are really incredible. We'll get a closer look at those. But when did you first get into the staghorn ferns?
We got one, and then it got big and fell. And so from that, we put all our other ones together.
Okay, so it was
it's
like
been-
meant to happen.
Yeah, it's been... Kirby probably knows. Kirby, how long since we put the staghorns up?
Who knows?
You're gonna be on film, so be careful. And that's okay.
Well, this is absolutely beautiful. And I started Googling staghorn ferns right away because I knew nothing about them. But I think it's gorgeous. And one of the really interesting parts is that they don't grow in soil. They just kind of attach to the trees
Yeah.
or whatever they're
Wherever you
growing
put
on.
them,
They're on board.
all I do is, and I don't fertilize them, nothing. All I do is water them. They like quite a bit of water,
Yeah.
but
So every day you have to water them?
no.
Not even that.
Once
Oh, that's
once a
good.
week maybe.
Oh, good.
Yeah, as long as now they can't be in full sun. Like this gets some sunshine, but never full,
Uh-huh.
because then they get brown. You know, they
Yeah.
they like to be in the shade, so it's a
Yeah.
perfect shade
I
plant.
just absolutely adore them. That is just a magical thing to me.
Yeah.
And then you're collecting little things along the way that are kind of different. And I understand that you had Ed Salinas doing a little bit of bonsai for you.
Oh yes. In fact, you can take pictures. They're on this side over here, and we go up to Bass Lake up by Oakhurst,
Uh-huh.
Yosemite.
Yosemite, and I brought back a buckeye seed,
Okay.
and you'll see that's the bonsai.
We'll take a look at that.
Yeah, because I was told that you couldn't bonsai them, but like he said, well, it's bonsai'd.
And Ed did some magic too, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, he repotted them all, and he's a real. They're wonderful people.
Wonderful people. And if you ever get the chance to stop by Iron Pony Nursery, please do, because it is a real treat. It's really a magical experience
Yeah.
over there, and they're wonderful, wonderful
At
people.
Castroville Boulevard, right?
I have links into my videos that I've done at Iron Pony
Oh,
to
okay.
the nursery and the
Yeah.
phone number for Maribel and Ed. And Maribel and I took a day trip out, and I took her to a lot of my favorite local independent nurseries.
Oh, really? Okay.
And we just did that like a week ago and had a
Yeah.
lot of fun. Went to one of my favorite antique shops in San Juan Bautista, Sweet Pea
Okay.
Antiques.
Oh, Sweet
and
Pea,
We
yeah.
had a great time.
So I used to
Girls'
work
Day
in
out.
San Juan
Okay.
because I cut
Wonderful
hair.
little community
Yeah.
in San Juan
I was
Bautista.
above
Daisies.
Daisy's
Yeah.
Saloon.
Okay.
I worked up above for a few years. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was
You're
nice.
a not semi-retired hairdresser.
Oh, I'm retired. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but you
do
still
a
have
few.
a few clients.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. Well, I was when I retired. I kept 10 people, but now I'm down to about 3, I think.
So you've always
3 or 4.
had a creative gene in you,
Yeah.
whether it be gardening, hairdressing.
Yeah.
Because that's being very creative when you're a
Yeah.
hairdresser. It amazes me the artistry that goes into it.
Yes. Yeah. And I used to paint. I don't do it anymore.
And what is Kirby's favorite part of the garden? The chickens?
The chicken.
That's what I
He
said.
doesn't want to be on camera, but he likes the chickens and the animals and nature. Huh?
Here's a old boat from the cabin up at Bass Lake, and I didn't want to throw it away, so I put plants in it.
Oh, I love that.
This is a couple more blueberries.
Let's go up and see your secret garden.
Okay. You can't see it, but that one tree right back there is a buckeye, and that was just one seed. Not this one, but back up in there, it's got little things coming up.
Mm. I love this gnarly wood.
Yes, that's from up in the hillside. Yes.
Wow. Look at that movement. Beautiful.
And it was about, 8 inches tall when I got it.
The story behind this door, Robert. Tell us what the story is behind the door.
Well, I was cutting this guy's hair, and he asked me if I wanted a door for my yard. And we did kind of like a trade for haircuts because he had that in his yard. And he was the one that took the school apart, sort of. And that door comes from the old school in San Juan Bautista as you're going out of the town on the right-hand side. So it's maybe, could be 100 years old, who knows. Still got a little bit of Christmas left. I try to change the wreath during the different holidays.
Tell us the story about your cowboy here.
Oh, well, Kirby and my cousin were downtown, and this guy had it in the back of his trailer, and he was going to take it to the dump. And Greg liked it and said, "Can I have that?" And here it is. And Greg repainted it and fixed it up. It smells from here even.
Gorgeous. That scent is heaven.
It gets pruned at least once a year. Otherwise, it'll get too heavy for the lattice.
Robert loves his birdhouses like me.
And actually, the one with the butterfly, a bird nested in it 2 years ago.
Oh.
I just like birdhouses, so I get them at garage sales.
And impatient?
I think that's what that's called. You notice the wind chime with the forks and spoon over here? When I saw it, I thought, oh, that's different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the magnolias were beautiful this year.
Oh, it was just full.
Our neighbor has one in the front.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
gorgeous.
They come up on their own.
Green fingers.
This thing here has this kind of a flower, whatever it is. I can't think of the name of it. Oh, yeah, I forgot about our cow heads. These are the flowers. I'm going to put them up in that area up there for a little bit of color. It's a purple smoke tree.
Purple smoke tree.
Yeah, I got that from Ariel's. These should be up here.
You had koi, and the raccoons ate them all
Oh,
out of
yeah.
the pond.
When we came home, the only thing that was up here was their heads. That's our cantina. And next to it over there is an aviary, but we don't have any birds in it right now.
Have you had birds in the
Yes, I used to raise canaries.
Okay.
We have one left.
Do you use the cantina often?
Yes. In fact, I have a friend of mine that when I cut his hair, he always brings lunch and we sit up there and eat.
Oh, that's
And the view off of there is
Oh
fabulous.
my gosh, look at that view. Sit in that cantina, have a drink.
Yes.
You're in heaven.
Margaritas.
Margaritas.
Yeah, I like margaritas. And we have, I don't know if you can see, we have a big old frog in there.
So thanks to Robert for having us and letting us get the inside on his garden and take a look around. It's really a beautiful place, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks very much. It's been fun.